However, in chapter 10, page 237, when John had raped Akiko, that was completely off. That is not right. I do not approve of that or condone it at all. However, it happened in the book. It is fictional, but this could have been a porn-related um, incident because he probably saw this as, okay, she's not going to produce for me. I'm going to take advantage of her even though she's my wife, and we will have a child. Which in the end, Akiko does get pregnant, but Akiko does leave for the United States. And what do you know? John's character changes. He wants her back. He apologizes and he says he'll never do it again. But by this time, Akiko's emerging feministic ideals had begun to sprout up, and thus far, the male character, the male ego, dies at that very single moment. Now, I touched upon fertility and feminism earlier. Fertility is embodied by Akiko, yes, because we saw that first she was trying to have a baby but cannot, and in the end, she did. And I did not speak too much about Jane and Sloane because it didn't. The question itself did not have much to ask about Sloane or to talk about Sloane. Mostly Suzuki and John. However, Suzuki is a very minor character that I couldn't really make a big comparison. But as far as Jane and Sloane's relationship goes, the disinterest or uninterest between them sometimes could be affiliated with the whole pornography topic. But like I said before, the more important thing is to describe the relationship between John and Akiko because it does personify this affinity for hardcore porn and Texas strippers and unsatisfaction with his wife. I see the question more asking, are their relationships unstable because of the unsatisfaction of John towards Akiko because he is more fond of other women? I see that more as the topic rather than his affinity for strippers or porno. Well, that is my video log for the project My Year in Meats. I hope that I provided enough information and didn't stutter too much. But my sources would be, and I'm not too sure how to do this because I'm supposed to cite it, but my sources were from NewYorkMag.com, article The Porn Myth by Naomi Wolf, and this was written okay, it doesn't say when, but that is one of them. My second source would be The Best American Erotica by Susie Bright, and it was written March 30th, 1994. And then the author would be Anne Quinney, because this was a review about a not a pornographic book, but a book that explains how a feministic woman sees pornography as a reification, a personality. Well, how porn is more of a reification now than it was ever before. And of course, this book, My Year in Meats by Ruth Ozeki, and I used most of the book. And thank you. I hope this was informative.